Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tom Homberger from GBC Live, and we're here today at the Stay With Me art exhibition at WE+ Co-work, Fuxing Park space. And here with me I have Antoine Qian, here in Fuxing, and also contributor to this art exhibition. Antoine, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
So why don't you introduce yourself a little bit?
Okay, I'm Antoine Qian, and I'm the founder of the modern furniture brand Ming An. And we have been here in WE+LAB for about half a year. Yeah.
About half a year.
Half a year, yes.
How's the feeling so far?
Feeling very good, yes. Because here is a very, very good place, and we got a lot of friends here, and I think we choose a very good position in WE+LAB, yes.
Perfect. That's very good to hear. So let's talk about this art exhibition, Stay With Me, dedicated to chairs, so furniture, which is your bread and butter,
yes.
Modern furniture design studio. So yes. Tell us a bit about your design, your contribution to this, this art exhibition, your design.
Yes, our design from Ming An, we designed a very special chairs because, you know, chair is the most popular design in every design studios. Every design studios want to design a very special chairs, but you know, there's 1 year, the whole world, all the designers, they got an event, and the event name is "We Don't Design Chair This Year," because you know the chairs. Is,
too many.
Yes, too many. It's too many, and it's very, very difficult to be special. But since we have think about a lot in the chair, and we also the dealers of Vitra, they are very major in special chairs. So this time, our chair, we call it V chair.
V chair, it has the V shape.
Yes, it's the V shape. And where we got the inspiration of this chair, it's maybe about the back of a very beautiful lady.
Yes. That's why it's a little bit more feminine. It's
yes.
Like feminine design.
Yes. This is from why our brand, we call it, because the slogan of our brand is Design Echo Nature. So we think all the curves from nature is the most beautiful, especially from the human bodies. So we just find a lot of things maybe can inspire us from the design of the chair, and we go to a lot of museums and to find the inspirations. Finally, we find the beautiful lady's back. It's the
strongest.
It's impact us very, very much. So we just the first time, maybe it's the first chair of our brand, but we think it's very, very important for us. So, but always in our brains, they just like films, and it plays again and again, is the back of a lady in Europe.
That's fantastic. That's a very strong inspiration, and indeed was a very strong message coming out from a chair itself. The amount of work and inspiration that there is behind it, it's not always so obvious, but once you get to discover it, that's where art and design comes from.
Really.
The whole process of inspiration and creation of a piece of art, in this case a chair, it's always an inspiring journey.
Yeah.
So talking about design and of course this journey, have you always been a designer? Have you always been into design, or you come from also a different background?
From my background, I'm major in mechanical and engineering.
Oh, wow.
So I have a very good partner, and he majors in sculptures and oil paintings.
Okay.
So we are cooperation about things. I can do inside designers, you know, just for the for inside, just like some maybe 结构怎么说 structure, yes, structures, and he doing the outside and for the outside seeing. Yes. So we are cooperation to do the designers better, designs better. Yes, yes. So and for our view of the design of this Stay With Us, we think it's a very great event here this year, especially in Shanghai. So we put a lot of interest in this event.
That's perfect. Well, that's very good to hear. Also, all the different influences that you brought into the company and you brought into the process of making your designs of furniture makes it very varied and indeed very interesting. So, talking about your company, talking about Ming An, your design studio, we know that all the pieces that you produce are partially made by machine and partially made by hand.
By hand, yes.
Is there any particular reason for this choice of production, especially considering nowadays mostly automatization of production? Any particular choice why you keep it in that way?
Because, China is a very old country, and there's a lot of workers. They by generation and generation, they're doing all the works by hands. So they have the intelligence, and they have a lot of ideas about how to make a furniture beautiful and only by hands. So we want to let our furnitures talk about the intelligence in old Chinese, generation by generation. They just inspire us to combine the machine and combine the old Chinese handmade.
To keep it traditional.
Yes, to keep the traditional cultures. So we doing our works not only by the automatic machines. They are combined together. And I also want to tell our customers that the furnitures we made is not only the industrial products. They also have they also have the warm, have the temperature of human beings.
Of course. Very interesting point, and I do have a question to follow up on just out of personal interest, because as I mentioned, we do see that especially big companies, big producers, they're moving towards automatization of all kinds of production processes, but we also see more and more independent designers valuing handmade production, valuing handmade goods.
Yes.
Do you also see this trend being from the industry? Do you also see people valuing more and more again handmade products, or is it just a small niche market?
In my opinion, I think handmade is not the opposite of industrial products. They may be combined because though the handmade is also today is a small group people, they use the handmade. But I think the culture of the handmade, the history of the handmade in China, we have to know, we have to inspire by them and get the new products. They can combine the modern industrial and the old handmade together. So though they are still very small, and you know, maybe some studios, they are fond of only use the handmade things. But I think a good product, it represent our century. So it combines the modern industrial production and the old handmade production together. Yes.
Fantastic. That's a good point. I hope more and more people get your point of view, and we can definitely move in that direction, since I also believe that handmade values are something untouchable and extremely important. Yeah. So getting back to Stay With Me exhibition.
Okay.
Question.
Okay.
Except your chair, which is of course your favorite. Which one do you like the most?
I love the most I love is the made by Lost and Found. The designer is called Cai Liechao. He's doing a little sofa maybe. It's not only a chair. It's like a sofa. Why it's my choice? Because it's very soft and for maybe I'm a little fat, but it can make me very, very comfortable. So I think all the chairs or sofas, the first thing for me is comfortable.
Comfortability.
Comfortability, yes.
Not necessarily design or aesthetic aspect. Comfort, it's still number one.
Comfort is the best design.
Can't argue with that. Very good point. So I bet you've been getting a lot of inspiration from all the chairs exhibited here.
Yes.
Has it been helping you out to
yes,
improve your designs or inspire you into something else?
Yes, of course. We have found the new designers in China here. They can combine a lot of materials together, and this inspires us not only to like us, we do by the wood and the leather together, but they can doing by the maybe the wood and the irons and the leathers, and they can combine them together and doing a very new area maybe. So it's really inspire us, and we are fond of the co-materials. We call material cooperation. Yes. So this may be the next step we will try to do.
Fantastic. So definitely a lot going on, and there is a big outcome.
Yes,
from
it's
this
real.
art exhibition.
Yes, yes.
Fantastic. Well, that's the best news that we can hear.
Okay, thank you.
Antoine Qian from Ming An Furniture. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And all the best. And good luck.
Good luck for you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, thank you.